Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Today I'm going to discuss the first part of my medical journey with you. I'm going to discuss my crainosynostosis journey. Crainosynostosis is basically when the soft spots in a baby's skull close over. So you've got like the skull and you've got like a few soft spots in the baby's skull, and then the soft spots kind of close over, so it means that the skull kind of locks itself and doesn't grow. So like the brain inside the skull will grow, but the skull will be locked in place. So all the brain will do is just kind of get squished against the skull. In doing so, it means that the skull might expand in different ways. So the skull might expand, could expand out the way, so it could end up looking like a kind of, the nicest way to put it, not being mean, is like a bulb. So it could look like a kind of a bulby shape, very round bulb shape. And then it can also look elongated, so the skull can grow kind of like that. So you'll have like elongated skull, is another way for it to grow. My journey started when I was 6 months old. I was diagnosed with craniosynostosis when a health visitor came to visit me and my parents. I was sent to our local hospital at the time, and then eventually referred on to the Southern General, where a neurofacial specialist with a neurosurgeon and a neurofacial specialist came together to fix my skull. So they decided I was a wait and see case to start with, and then by the time I was 5, decided to operate. But by that time my left side of my brain had already been damaged. What had happened was the way my skull had closed, it meant that the skull had stopped growing at a certain point, so it was still, so the left side of my brain basically just got pushed against the side of my skull and just basically got squished, is the nicest way to put it. So that's left me with no vision in my right eye, a muscle weakness down my right hand side, my right arm and my right leg, and poor balance and coordination, and also problems with speech and language at times, and also problems with understanding at times. There is my mum and dad and my brothers are used to explaining things to me. Sometimes they need to be explained to me in very simple terms for my brain to actually comprehend what's happening and stuff like that. But yeah, so I was first time I was operated when I was 5, and I will continue the rest in the next part.